Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Matit Yahu, Matthew, Chapter 11. The same day Yahushua went out of the house and sat by the sea. Then great multitudes gathered together to him, so he went into a ship and sat. Thus the entire multitude stood on the shore. And he spoke many things to them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went out to sow seed. And when he sowed, some fell by the wayside. Therefore the birds came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where there was not a lot of soil, and they sprung up quickly, because they had no depthness of earth. However, when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they did not have root, they withered away. Also, some fell among thorns, yet the thorns sprung up and choked them. However, others fell upon good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear. Then the Talmudim came and said to him, Why do you speak to them in parables? He answered and said to them, Because it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the heavens, but to them it is not given. For whoever has, to him will be given, and he will have more abundance. But whoever does not have, from him it will be taken away, even what he has. Therefore I speak to them in parables, because seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not, nor do they understand. And by them the prophecy of Yeshayah is fulfilled, who said, By hearing you shall hear, yet will not understand, and seeing you shall see, yet will not perceive. For the heart of this people is fat, and their ear is heavy, and their eyes have been shut because of this. Therefore they do not see nor hear, and they do not understand with their heart, and they do not repent, so that he would heal him. But blessed are your eyes, because they see, and your ears, because they hear. For verily I say to you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see the things that you see, but have not seen them, and to hear the things that you hear, but have not heard them. Therefore, listen to the parable of the sower. He who sows is the preacher, and the seed is the word of Yahuwah. He who hears the word of Yahuwah, but does not understand it, Hashatan will come and uproot it from his heart. Therefore, this is the seed that fell close to the road. And that which fell between the stones is he who hears the word of Yahuwah, and receives it with joy. However, he has no root within himself, but endures for a while. When tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is confused. Also, he who received seed among the thorns is he who hears the word of Yahuwah. However, the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he who received seed into the good ground is he who hears the word of Yahuwah and understands it, which also bears fruit, and brings forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. He put forth another parable for them, saying, The kingdom of the heavens is similar to a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. Then he went his way. But when the sprouts sprung up and brought forth fruit, then the tares appeared also. So the servants of the master of the house came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? Then from where came these tares? He said to them, An enemy has done this. The servant said to him, Then is it your will that we go and gather them up? But he said, No, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up the wheat with them also. Let both grow together until the harvest. And during the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, First you will gather together the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. He put forth another parable for them, saying, The kingdom of the heavens is similar to a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds. However, when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in its branches. He spoke another parable to them. The kingdom of the heavens is similar to leaven that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal until the whole was leavened. Yahushua spoke all these things to the multitude in parables. However, he did not speak to them outside of parables, so that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things that have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Furthermore, Yahushua sent the multitude away and went into the house. Then his Talmudim came to him, saying, Declare to us the parable of the field of tares. He answered and said to them, He who sows the good seed is the son of the virgin. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked. The enemy who sowed them is Hashatan. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. Therefore, like the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so too it will be during the end of the world. The son of Alua will send out his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, also those who do iniquity, and they will cast them into a furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine out like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is similar to treasure hidden in a field, which, when a man finds it, he hides it. And for the joy of it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is similar to a merchantman seeking good pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is similar to a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which, when it was full, they drew to shore, and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. Thus it will be at the end of the world. The angels will come forth and sever the wicked from the just, and they will cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Yahushua said to them, Have you understood all these things? They said, Yes, Adon. Then he said to them, Therefore, every scribe instructed to the kingdom of the heavens is similar to the master of the house, who brings out his treasures, many new and old things. And it came to pass when Yahushua had finished these parables, he departed from there. Furthermore, when he came into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, such that they were astonished and said, "From where is all this wisdom and power? Is this not the carpenter's son? Is his mother not called Miriam? And his brethren, Jacob and Yusuf and Shimon and Yehuda? And his sisters, are they not with us? From where did he acquire all this?" Moreover, they were offended by him. Therefore, Yahushua said to them, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his own country and in his own house." Also, he did not do many great wonders there, because of their unbelief.